our own lives. Because it's going to start in a minute. I'm going to the bathroom. Okay, bye. Well, you have to come down. Okay. You're muted now, right? Am I muted? I'm muted. You're muted. I'm not muted. You're muted. God. Okay. Moshe, you want to come in? You don't want to come in? For a second. No one's there yet. No one's here yet. Just Rabbi Fogel. Come here. For 1 second.
Oh my God, look what the counselors have going on there. That's sick. Love it. But you hear me, right? Because I am unmuted. I can't hear you. You are muted. That's how it's supposed to be. What an awesome setup. Okay, Rabbi Fogel, what do I need? I guess nothing I need to test, right? The participants are, oh, they're in. There is no waiting room. I forgot.
Everybody hears you, Adam.
Okay, good. So I won't say anything bad. Fabulous. Okay. And you know how the Honorable Laura Cumrin is coming in? Okay, great. All right, I'm gonna go back onto mute. See ya. Oh, can you see? Oh, you can't see the flag behind me. Oh.
Okay, now hold on. How about now? Perfect. I have to. Okay, fine. Okay, we're going to be starting any minute. For those of you who are logging on, just keep right where you are. You will be able to see everybody as the program goes on.
Welcome to all those who are on. We're going to start in about another minute. Thank you, everybody. Okay, good afternoon. Yom Ha'Atzmaut Sameach to the entire HALB family. It's such a beautiful and special thing that specifically today on Yom Ha'Atzmaut, a day so special to, well, the entire Jewish people, but especially to the HALB family, to have Lev Chana, HALB Elementary, DRS, and SKA all together really means a lot. And we're so happy that so many of you are joining us and continuing to join us. We're going to kick off our program as we would any program if we were in person with our national anthems. I'm going to pass it on to our music star for today, Aryeh Kunstler, who also is a proud HALB parent. Everybody, please rise where you are. And of course, feel free, even though we can't hear you, feel free to sing along.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts rewatched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Kol od balevav benima nefesh Yehudi homia ulefatei mizrach kadima ayin letzion Sophia. Od lo avda tikvateinu, ha'tikva בת שנות 2000, להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון ירושלים. להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון וירושלים.
Okay, thank you so much. That was beautiful. Thank you, Aryeh. And welcome again to everybody. A lot of people came in since I said the welcome before, but this is really so special. Yom Ha'atzmaut Sameach. So great to have the entire HALB family together. Lev Chana, HALB Elementary, SKA, and DRS. Welcome, everybody. Just to kick it off with a quick word. I know everybody here has learned a lot about Yom Ha'atzmaut in the past, and certainly today in age-appropriate ways, whether you're a 4-year-old in Lev Chana or a senior at one of our high schools, I have no doubt you've learned a lot today about Yom Ha'atzmaut. And there's so much for us to talk about, so much to mention in terms of its significance to us, to the Jewish people, and really to the entire world. We can talk from a religious perspective, a political perspective, a social perspective. We can go on and on. But I just want to highlight one brief idea that I heard only a couple of days ago in a Yom Ha'atzmaut message from Rabbi Jonathan Sachs. Rabbi Sachs pointed out something that is really so important for us to all realize, and that is, for the vast majority of Jewish history, the Jewish people had to practice their religion in a very private way. You couldn't just walk out into the streets and observe as you want. You couldn't just put a menorah in your window without fear. You couldn't just walk around with a lulav and etrog in hand. Judaism was a religion that was really lived inside the home in a very private way. We just weren't comfortable, unless you were very lucky living in certain unique places on the planet, to be able to worship in the way that Hashem intended, in a more public way. But in 1948, when Medinat Yisrael was established, all of that really changed. For the first time in a couple of thousand years, the Jewish people in most places, wherever they were, Israel and beyond, were able to hold their heads a little bit higher. They were able to observe their Judaism with more pride. They were able to take their Judaism outside of their homes and go out into the streets and be more open about their Yiddishkeit, open about their religion. There's so many stories of people who pre-1948 were certainly proud Jews, but they weren't necessarily willing to maybe wear their yarmulke out in the street. But after 1948 and the incredible victory and the blessings that Hashem bestowed upon our people and upon Eretz Yisrael, Medinat Yisrael, that now became possible. So we are filled with this incredible pride and this incredible privilege. But the vast majority, perhaps everybody on this Zoom right now, this is the only world we've ever known. We've only grown up and lived in a world, whether it's in Israel or here in America, where we could live in an outward way as Jews and with tremendous pride. But we can't take that for granted. That's something that we have to truly appreciate, because, as I said, for the vast majority of Jewish history, that wasn't the way that it was. And perhaps this year, to tie it into the unfortunate situation they're in, as we're unable to celebrate together in person, right now our Judaism is also kind of reverted back into our homes. We're not able to be as public and as out there as we really would like to be. So perhaps this year more than ever, we can really appreciate and really internalize what Medinat Yisrael means to us in terms of this outward Judaism and our ability to have the kind of pride that, thank God, we are blessed to have today. Now, Rabbi Fogel she is on? Okay, I don't have it up on my screen. Oh, okay, great, there she is. We are very, very privileged today to welcome somebody who is a great friend of our school, the Honorable Laura Curran, who is the county executive for Nassau County. I cannot begin to imagine what her job and her life has been these last couple of months. I mean, I think about how much it takes to be involved in the running of a school. This is a person running one of the largest, most populated counties anywhere, and the county that we are blessed to live in. And I want to publicly thank her for her incredible leadership. And I also want to thank her for her friendship to the HALB community and the Jewish community where we live. She has been instrumental in so many ways, specifically in the realm of safety and security. We met earlier this year and she was very helpful. I mean, literally something we asked for came the very next day, and we do not take that for granted. And without further ado, I want to pass it on to the Honorable Laura Curran. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, how are you? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
we can hear you.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for inviting me. It's nice to see you, even though it's just through technology, which is how I'm seeing so many people now instead of in person. And it doesn't seem like it was that long ago that I visited and we were able to get to the bottom of that issue. And I just think about how much the world has changed in those few short weeks. So I want to first of all say happy Israeli Independence Day. It's really something to celebrate. I had the opportunity to visit Israel in February, the first week in February, which again seems like a lifetime ago. It was a wonderful visit. Went with Rabbi Billet and another friend, and we just careened around Israel in a rental car and saw so much, learned so much, talked to so many people, municipal leaders, faith leaders, did some tourism while we were there. It was really beautiful and a wonderful experience. And just to speak very briefly, we've hit some really good milestones today in our fight against coronavirus. Hospitalization rates have decreased for 14 days in a row, for 2 weeks, which is great. That checks a really important box of CDC criteria for beginning to reopen, for beginning to plan to reopen. We've also had been seen for 14 days in a row, the number of people testing positive out of the total percentage of people being tested continues to shrink. We're down to, yesterday we had 14% of people being tested test positive. 3 weeks ago, we were at 50%. So that's good. I really have to thank our amazing workers, Nassau County, our first responders, our Department of Health, our corrections, medical examiner, really just on the front lines tackling this. And I also have to thank the people of Nassau County, the residents of Nassau County who, we've gone against our nature as social creatures, hunkered down, did the social distancing, did the distance learning, which I know is incredibly challenging for schools, for teachers, for students, for parents. I can say as a parent, I'm again an expert on the First Peloponnesian War. Who knew? So we're eager to reopen. We're eager to get things started, but let's continue to build on our success. We've done a great job. Let's reopen in a smart way. Let's reopen with guidance from the state and the federal government and in conjunction with our regional neighbors. I'm more eager than I can tell you to get our economy up and running again. I know a lot of people are concerned about losing paychecks, about businesses closing down. If we come back smarter, we will come back in a way that makes sure that we do not have a new spike in infections. We can keep that curve flat and lower and lower and lower, and then we'll come back different. PPE will be like wearing a blazer, like wearing a uniform when you go to work. Businesses are already putting in cleaning protocols, social distancing protocols, moving things around so that people can't infect each other as easily. So I have a lot of gratitude. I have a lot of optimism. And I also have a lot of sadness for people who are suffering right now, people who've lost loved ones who can't grieve in the normal ways, people who are losing paychecks, people who are concerned about their businesses. Either they're having to lay off someone or they're being laid off themselves. So much to talk about, so much to discuss. But I just wanted to say thank you for the opportunity to say hello and happy Israeli Independence Day.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate your message. And again, a great honor to have you here again, the Honorable Laura Curran, our County Executive here for Nassau County. I'm now going to turn it over to Rabbi Kamenetsky, the Rosh Yeshiva of the institution, Menahel of DRS, as we recite the Tefillah L'Shlom Medinat Yisrael. Please again, rise.
I'd like everybody just to think about how much appreciation, how much hakarat tov we have to the Ribono Shlom, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, for giving us Medinat Yisrael, and how much more, as Rabbi Englander said, how much more we appreciate it now. Avinu Shabashamayim Tzu Yisrael V'Goalo, Barech Es Medinas Yisrael Reishis Tzmichas Ge'ulaseinu, Hagen Aleh Be'avras Chasdecha Ufros Aleh Sukas Shlomecha, Ushalach Orcha Va'amitcha L'Rashea Sareh V'Yotzea, V'Sakneim Be'etza Tova Milfanecha, Chazek Es Yidei Meginei Eretz Koshenu V'Hanchilei Eloheinu Yeshua V'Ateres Nizachon Tatreim, V'Nasata Shalom Ba'aretz V'Simchas Olam Liyoshveha, V'Esachenu Kol Beis Yisrael, Pikadna B'Chol Artzos B'Zureihem, V'Solichei Mehira Komamiyos L'Tzion Yirecha V'Lishtay Mishkan Shemecha, Kakasur B'Saras Moshe Avdecha, Im Yiyeni Dachacha B'Ktzei HaShemayim Misham Mikabetzcha Adonai Elohecha U'Misham Mikachecha, V'Aviacha Adonai Elohecha El Ha'aretz Asher Yoshu Avosecha V'Yirishta, V'Heitivcha V'Hirbecha Me'avosecha, V'Yachid Levaveinu Lava U'Liras Shemecha V'Lishmos Kol Devei Sarasecha.
Amen. Thank you, Rabbi Kamenetsky. Okay, this is a celebration. The end of our coming to the end of Yom Ha'Atzmaut, and for that celebration, we're passing it on now back to Aryeh Kunstler. Just want to make one quick point. The way the program is going to work is Aryeh is going to get us into it. Everyone enjoy, sing some songs. If your camera is on and you look like you're having a good time and dance around there in your own house, Rabbi Fogel will do his best to try to spotlight you there and get you on screen. We'll have a couple of breaks where we're going to show either a slideshow or something else special. That's going to happen a couple of times in the midst to shake things up. But just enjoy. And again, Yom Ha'Atzmaut Sameach.
So I figured we'd start saying thank you to Hashem for another Israeli Independence Day with Tov Lahodos. Hay Tov Lahodos LaHashem. Hay Tov Lahodos LaHashem. Ulizamer, ulizamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov leodos l'Hashem. Ay tov leodos l'Hashem. Ay tov leodos l'Hashem. Ulizamer, ulizamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov leodos l'Hashem. Oh leagid baboker chazdecha. Oh leagid baboker chazdecha. B'emunascha b'haleilos, b'emunascha b'haleilos. Tov, tov leodos l'Hashem. Ahoy leagid baboker chazdecha. Oh leagid baboker chazdecha. B'emunascha b'haleilos, b'emunascha b'haleilos. Tov, tov leodos l'Hashem. Oh, Acheinu, kol beis Yisrael. Acheinu, kol beis Yisrael. Hanisunim matzara, matzara ubashivya. Ahomdim bein bayam, ubein bayam basham. Everyone sing along together with me. Oh, Acheinu, kol beis Yisrael. Oh, Acheinu, kol beis Yisrael. Hanisunim matzara, matzara ubashivya. Ahomdim bein bayam, bein bayam basham. Hoy amakom yirachem, yirachem alehem, v'yotzihem yitzhara le'irvachol me'afela liora, v'shivon ligiula ashtam b'gola ubizman So many times in our history, we've faced adversity as a people, and with all that's going on in the world right now, I guess it's a little bit difficult, and this song is very appropriate. V'hi she'amda lavoseinu, V'hi she'amda lavoseinu belanu, she'lo echad b'vad amad aleinu lechaloseinu, amad aleinu lechaloseinu, V'hi she'amda lavoseinu, V'hi she'amda lavoseinu belanu, she'lo echad b'vad amad aleinu lechaloseinu, amad aleinu lechaloseinu, v'akadosh baruch hu matzileinu, matzileinu mi'adam, v'akadosh baruch hu matzileinu, matzileinu mi'adam, la 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 da da da. Oh, la da 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 la 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 la. Oh, la da da da. Oy v'akadosh baruch hu matzileinu, matzileinu mi'adam, v'akadosh baruch hu matzileinu, matzileinu mi'adam, la 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. Rabbi Englander?
Is now the song, Rabbi Fogel? Okay. This is a video put together by one of our students, 7th grader Aiden Frankel. And the coolest part is that it is Aiden singing in the background. Enjoy.
Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael chai. Oh, Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael chai, hey Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael chai. Oh Davinu, oh Davinu, oh Davinu 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 chai. Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael chai. Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael chai. Oh Davinu, oh Davinu, oh Davinu 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 chai. Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael chai. Am Yisrael chai, Am Yisrael chai. Oh Davinu, oh Davinu, oh Davinu chai. Am Yisrael lo לפחד, השם אלוקיך לחיך. עם ישראל לא לפחד, השם אלוקינו השם אחד. עם ישראל לא לפחד, השם אלוקיך לחיך. עם ישראל לא לפחד, השם אלוקינו השם אחד. לה 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 כל העולם הוא גשר צר, והעיקר לא לפחד כבר, ומלמעלה הוא שומר, שומר, שומר ישראל, אח ויח, יד ביד, ישראל זה עם אחד, ומלמעלה הוא שומר, שומר, שומר ישראל. היי עם ישראל לא לפחד, השם אלוקיך לחיך. עם ישראל לא לפחד, השם אלוקינו השם אחד. עם ישראל לא לפחד, השם אלוקינו השם אחד. עם ישראל לא לפחד, השם אלוקינו שם אחד. קטן, ימים יפים וגם פחות, וביניהם תשובות לכל השאלות. יש אלוקים, אחד גדול, ובעולם הזה נותן לנו הכל, מן אפלה, מקרן אור, את הנתיב אנחנו רק צריכים לבחור, וזה ידוע החיים ממחתנה, הכל צפוי והרשת נתונה. מי שבאמין לא מפחד, את האמונה לימד, להניש את מלך העולם, הוא שואל אותנו מכולם. מי שבאמין לא מפחד, את האמונה לימד, ולהניש את מלך העולם, הוא שואל אותנו מכולם. והעיקר, לא לפחד, לא לפחד כלל, והעיקר, לא לפחד כלל, והעיקר, לא לפחד, לא לפחד כלל, והעיקר, לא לפחד כלל. עברי אנוכי ויעש השם אלוקי השמיים אני ירד, עברי אנוכי ויעש השם אלוקי השמיים אני ירד, עברי אנוכי ויעש השם אלוקי השמיים אני ירד, עברי אנוכי ויעש השם אלוקי השמיים אני ירד. אותם עמוד בדרך ואני הולך עם ראש למעלה, כל אחד בנו בת שמלך, וכך היה וכך למעלה, יהודי הנשמה בוערת בכל מקום ובכל ארץ, לא ידידות שמחרת, יהודי אני שמחרת אצלי בני אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, בני שרה, רחל ולאה, בני אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, בני שרה, רחל ולאה. עברי אנוכי ויעש השם אלוקי השמיים אני ירד, 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 עברי אנוכי ויעש השם אלוקי השמיים, עברי אנוכי ויעש השם אלוקי השמיים אני ירד, עברי אנוכי ויעש השם אלוקי השמיים אני ירד, עברי אנוכי ויעש השם אלוקי השמיים אני ירד. אנחנו מאמינים למאמינים, ואין לנו עם מי להישאר, אלא על אבינו, אבינו שבשמיים. אנחנו מאמינים למאמינים, ואין לנו עם מי להישאר, אלא על אבינו, אבינו שבשמיים. ישראל, ישראל, בטח בהשם, עזר עמו מגינה.
Live now.
ישראל,
Upside down.
בטח
Go that.
עזר עמו מגינה. ישראל, ישראל, בטח בהשם, עזר עמו מגינה. ישראל, בטח בהשם, עזר עמו מגינה. אנחנו מאמינים למאמינים, ויהיה לנו עם מי להישאר, אלא על אבינו, אבינו שבשמיים. אנחנו מאמינים למאמינים, אין לנו עם מי להישאר, אלא על אבינו, אבינו שבשמיים.
Outfit.
ישראל, ישראל, בטח בהשם, עזר עמו מגינה. 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 איי, איי, אנחנו מאמינים למאמינים, אין לנו עם מי להישאר, אלא על אבינו, אבינו שבשמיים. אנחנו מאמינים למאמינים, אין לנו עם מי להישאר, אלא על אבינו. Halel Hashem Elokim V'yagalenu b'toda Halel Hashem Elokim V'yagalenu b'toda Yibei Revav B'ei Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad Yibei Revav B'ei Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad Hashem Elech Hashem Malach Hashem Yimloch B'yolam ha'er Hashem Elech Hashem Malach Hashem Yimloch B'yolam ha'er Hashem Elech Hashem Malach Hashem Yimloch B'yolam ha'er Hashem Elech Hashem Malach Hashem Yimloch B'yolam Hashem Elokim V'yagalenu b'toda Halel Hashem Elokim V'yagalenu b'toda Yibei Levav B'ei Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad Yibei Levav B'ei Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad Hashem Melech Hashem Hashem Yimloch
It's on YouTube.
Hashem
Yeah. I think
B'yolam ha'er
no.
La 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 Hashem Melech Hashem Malach Hashem Yimloch B'yolam ha'er
Now see it.
Baruch Hashem La 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 Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem La 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 Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem Ay la 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 no Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem Ay la 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 Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem Ay la 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 oh Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem Ay la 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 Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem la 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 Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem la 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 oh Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem ay la 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 Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem ay la 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 oh Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem ay la 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 Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem ay la 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 one more Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem la 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 Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem ay la 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 oh Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem ay la 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 no Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem ay la 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 Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem ay la 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 oh Baruch Hashem Baruch Hashem ay la 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 do hu adama mishamayim v'chol ha'etz l'mayim אני מרגיש טוב בגופי, במוחי ובנשמתי. Oisem achas tano bisimcha yigagelu loy asois mitzvah gedoylo mirishayna oisem mitzvah achas tano bisimcha yigagelu mitzvah gedoylo mirishayna oise mitzvah achas tano bisimcha yigaglu lo lasois mitzvah yigaglu me'arishoina oise mitzvah achas tano bisimcha yigaglu mitzvah yigaglu me'arishoina tzvar mitzvah mitzvah imidav kitzvah kirtanach mitzvah chapanach mitzvah perseo elmazeh mislav li lamava tzvar mitzvah mitzvah imidav kitzvah kirtanach mitzvah chapanach mitzvah mislav li lamava tzvar mitzvah mitzvah imidav kitzvah kirtanach mitzvah chapanach mitzvah perseo elmazeh mislav li lamava tzvar mitzvah mitzvah imidav kitzvah kirtanach mitzvah chapanach mitzvah mislav li lamava mislav li lamava.
Awesome. Okay, we still have a few more songs to go, but right now we're going to move to a quick slideshow. And as a reminder, anyone who wants to raise their hand, and I don't mean physically raise your hand, but in the system, raise your hand, and that'll indicate to Rabbi Fogel. He'll try to, he'll do his best to try to get you on Spotlight video. Enjoy.
Please don't lean on that.
Wait,
Please don't lean on that.
what is this?
They're showing another video.
יש צבא גדול שלוחם מכל הלב ונותן את הכל, לא חושב מה יהיה ומוסר את הלב, אחד בשביל כולם, כולם בשביל אחד רצים קדימה. ישנו עם קטן מפוזר בתוך קצות תבל, יום יבוא קרוב מאוד ואז הוא יתגאה, רק מי ומי, מי ומי, מי ומי ומי יגיע. בנערינו בזקנינו בבנינו בבנותינו בצאנינו בבקרינו כולנו נלך, כולנו נלך, כל אחד מישראל זאת יקראם, זה לא חשוב מאיפה באת מי אתה לאן אתה הולך, כולנו ילדים של אחד ויחד, כל אחד מישראל בקרוב יקראם, זה לא חשוב מאיפה באת מי אתה לאן אתה הולך, כולנו ילדים של אחד ויחד. ועובר הזמן, מרגישים שהעולם כבר ממש מוכן, עוד שנה עברה ועוד שבוע נעלם, ואנחנו מחכים ומצפים שהוא יגיע. כבר ראינו הכל, והלב צמא ולא למים, רק לשמוע את הקול שיודיע. מי ומי, מי ומי, מי ומי ומי יגיע. בנערינו בזקנינו בבנינו בבנותינו בצאנינו בבקרינו כולנו נלך, כולנו נלך, כולנו כל אחד מישראל זאת יקראם, זה לא חשוב מאיפה באת מי אתה לאן אתה הולך, כולנו ילדים של אחד ויחד, כל אחד מישראל בקרוב יקראם, זה לא חשוב מאיפה באת מי אתה לאן אתה הולך, כולנו ילדים של אחד ויחד, זה
מחר השמש תזרח וכולנו נשמח ולא נצטרך עוד לבכות. מחר הכל יתנער, הכאב ייגמר, רק צריך להבין שאפשר לחכות המחר. ומה שהיה היום בעבר, או לא קרה שיום חזר. מה שהיה היה ונגמר, מה שיהיה זה כל מה שנשאר. מה שהיה תמיד נשלם, תקווה הולך לשם. מה שהיה היה ונזכר, מה שבטוח זה רק המחר. שהיה, היה ונגמר, מה שיהיה כזו מה שנשאר. מה שהיה תמיד נשלם, אתה כבר לא הולך לשם. מה שהיה, היה ונזכר, מה שבטוח זה כל רק המחר. מחר השמש תזרח וכולנו נשמח, לא נצטרך עוד לבכות. הכל יתנער, הכאב ייגמר, רק צריך בכל יום יום אברכך ועל השמך לעולם. ובכל יום יום אברכך ועל השמך לעולם. שהחיינו וקימנו אשר קידשנו וציוונו, ברוך אתה השם מחברך מחברך. ברוך שמך ברוך שמך על המועד. מחברך מחברך ברוך שמך ברוך שמך לעולם ועד. מחברך מחברך ברוך שמך ברוך שמך
Hey, that's on YouTube, yeah.
Oh, this is so fun.
כולנו בשמחה, כולנו הלילה, here we go. הכל זמן, לכל זמן ועד, לכל זמן, לכל זמן ועד, זה להיות, אין לסנובר מלחמה, ויהיה שלום, שלום, לכל זמן, זמן, לכל זמן ועד, לכל זמן, לכל זמן ועד, אלה עוד אין לסנובר מלחמה, ויהיה שלום, אבל הלילה, הלילה הזה, אבל הלילה הזה. כולנו בשמחה, מילאנו הלילה, every call, every call, every call. כולנו בשמחה, מילאנו הלילה, every call, every call, every call. כולנו בשמחה, מילאנו הלילה, every call, every call, every call. כולנו בשמחה, מילאנו הלילה, every call. ברוך הגבר, אשר ניצח בהשם, ויהיו השם מבצעו. ברוך הגבר, אשר יבצח בהשם, ויהיו השם מבצעו. ברוך הגבר, אשר יבצח בהשם, ויהיו השם מבצעו. ברוך הגבר, אשר יבצח בהשם, ויהיו השם מבצעו. Da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da. ברוך הגבר, אשר יבצח בהשם, ויהיו השם מבצעו. ברוך הגבר, אשר יבצח בהשם, ויהיו השם מבצעו. לשנה הבא, לשנה הבא, לשנה הבא בירושלים, שנה הבא, לשנה הבא, לשנה הבא בירושלים, לשנה הבא בירושלים הבנויה, לשנה הבא בירושלים הבנויה, לשנה הבא בירושלים הבנויה, שנה הבא בירושלים הבנויה, לשנה הבא, לשנה הבא, לשנה בירושלים, לשנה, you guys, לשנה, לשנה בירושלים, לשנה הבא בירושלים הבנויה, לשנה הבא בירושלים הבנויה, לשנה הבא בירושלים הבנויה, שנה הבא בירושלים הבנויה, לשנה הבא בירושלים הבנויה, שנה הבא בירושלים הבנויה, לשנה הבא בירושלים הבנויה, לשנה הבא בירושלים Happy Yom Ha'Atzmaut, everybody. Happy Yom Ha'Atzmaut. Wave hi.
That was absolutely incredible. So nice that everybody joined in and people dancing from their own homes, all in honor of Medinat Yisrael, 72 years. Yom Ha'atzmaut Sameach to everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Rabbi Fogel, for managing the technicals. Huge thank you to Aryeh Kunstler. You did an incredible job. And everybody have a wonderful rest of the day. Yom Ha'atzmaut Sameach.